It's getting difficult. No grip. I don't know if you can see my temporary fix over here. It's working perfect so far. For it's only temporary. Then we're gonna make it permanent down the line. That's quick. Oh, that was quick. Okay, so we need to do a bigger hole for a bigger screw. Unfortunately, I cannot put that one in there. Okay, which one of the two of you is going to be the best? They're not designed for 80mm steel plate. But we got bigger ones. Let's see if this guy will do it. He'll do it, but he's blind. Okay, let's see if one of those screws will go through there. It does. Then we got the right through it. Yep, that's it. That's the one. Come on, almost. Almost, only teach a little bit. Come on. It's smoky. Come on. Huh? Really? Yep. I think the Milwaukee is gone. And that's no bueno. It's hot. Maybe spinning in there. Maybe that's what it's. Will you go? No. Not fully, not yet. Can I? Yeah, you really smacked my hand against that thing. Ah, we'll try that just. There's the hair. Well, if he has gone, he's still under the warranty. So we'll get me a new one. I got a funny feeling it's gone. Yeah, I think so. Well, we'll take it to the shop. Not perfectly there yet. Drill bit is still alright. But the drill, I think is... Yeah, I think it's gone. Right, what are my options? Okay, we got a SDS drill. Where are you? Oh, where is my SDS? Where are you? Yeah, we got a problem. We done the drill. Now I can't find my SDS. Should have been dead in the shelf. Oh, there you are. Come to Papa. Come on. Ah, everything is falling on us. Yeah, we're going back to Makita. Now, I need the key for that. Ah, can we finish it? Yeah, we got one screw through. One more. I think we have a blind drill bit. I look the same size, let's see. I haven't got my grinder here. It's gone in a flash. That's it. Okay. You stay right there in case if I need you. Alright, that's blind. I need to sharpen that. I do sharpen by hand, but I think I'm gonna buy a machine to sharpen them. It'll be quicker for me. Here we already got the fourth hole is already made. I can even put my hand through it. Come on, why is it so difficult? It's raining inside my workshop. We got a lot of condensation. What I mean temporary is temporary. I'm not even gonna put washers here. Hope there's enough space in there. What, temporary seat maybe? Future? As the hole is big. Yep. Drink the Tropicana. Keep the bottle. Oh well. Whoa, we'll be almost up high in the sky. Well, we're above the battery. Oh well. Money. I think I'm a little bit too much further back. I need to move forward. Look, my feet cannot reach the pedals. Ow. No bueno. And this making pressure against that. Oh, what next? I will get to the drawing board. No bueno. Right. We got something maybe can fit in there. Okay. Cut right there, but I want to use this for something else. Cannot cut that. Okay. This is not going to be difficult, not going to be easy, but not difficult either. Right, I want a piece of metal. A piece of flat metal. Right. So, let's try something. Okay, if I sit here, whoa, but I have to be forward. Okay, we know what we need to do. Sit right on the end of that. Quite thick, huh? Look at my finger and look at the metal. Yeah. Ah, maybe we can do something. Ah, you move over there. Ah. Yeah. I want to see if this fits in there. I don't think it is. Same size. Uh-huh. We'll make him fit. I have to go and get the grinder. I got a early Christmas present, but it's in my way a little. I'll show you. If you hang on to the end of the live stream, I'll show you what the Christmas present is. Very, very, very yummy one. Ah. Okay, we're back. Even the grinder is full of mud. I'm working in the mud, guys. As you can see. Okay, measurement. We can be short, but we cannot be too long. Otherwise you will sit way too high in the sky, and we don't want that. And yeah, right. I remember to bring the tape measure. Okay, 7 inches. All right. For you Americans, 7 exact inches. Come on. Yeah, you can see it's dripping. Right. We're gonna take a fraction. There you go. Will it fit in my other pipe? Tight. I don't want them to lose either. Oh well, we need to take a little bit more. I'm gonna have to put this a little bit far away. You know what's happening in here, yeah? Watch that. Too stuck. All right. Ah, did you make your beds? Will it fit? The middle still a little bit big. We'll chop some off. Just in the middle. Try again. Oh yeah. That's perfect. Ah. Now, let's give him some heat. Gotta sit there, but well set. Okay, so right there. Doesn't need to be straight. This is temporary. I just need him to stay there. All right, Stacey, come on. Your turn is up. Come on, you're up, Sissy. Uh-huh. Stay there. Ah, where did you go? Who said you can go? Uh-huh. I think I'm making one mistake here. Did you spot it? Come on, let go. Stay. I'm making one mistake here, but I caught it in time. But I don't think you guys caught it. Tell me what am I doing wrong here? I'm doing something wrong and you guys don't know. But you will. You will gonna know. What is that thing? I can't find. What the heck? Come on. Show yourself. That damn devil keeps putting his tail over my things. Oh, hang on. I need 2 minutes. Oh yeah, brilliant. Can't find my welding hammer. But when I don't need it, I'll see it. Was he good well? Or shitty well, as usual? Not very good, but I'll give another pass. What's better? And here, my mistake. See, this has to go inside the other pipe. But there will stop this one from breaking. But we're gonna sit on it. One more piece of yeah, we'll put one more pass. We'll guarantee it. We're not gonna collapse. Well, in transport. Oh, we're not gonna go like 100 miles an hour, but yeah, we're moving. And we're moving, we don't want to fall down. Yeah, I think I'll do it. But later on we'll cut that off. But I need some nice and solid for now. All of this is scrap metal. While it's still hot, it's very easy to bend. Really melted the bugger. I am much more happy with my own welding. Still not pretty, but look at that. Nah, I don't think you'll move it. Not that one. See the water dripping from the ceiling? It's disappearing as fast as you can hit. Right. Yes. We're gonna have to go to the SDS again. I need 4 holes now. I'm taking the Milwaukee back to the shop. Too fast. At the end, you need to stop gently before it goes all the way through. Has to crisp now. All over the workshop is dripping. Condensation water. We'll put a little hat over the welding machine so it doesn't get wet. Ah. Still very hot. The heat is back here. I think we're all right. Okay. Will it fit? Come on, in. All right, we'll squash them a tiny bit more. I know what's wrong. Come on, quick. I know what's wrong. Yeah. Yeah, see? We can fix that. Huh? Still alive? All right. Round two. Come on. Really? Where'd you have that? Ah. Oh, I can reach the pedals. Yes. And I can turn them around if I need to. Yeah, if you're operating a vacuum. That's it. That'll do me. What do you think you are? Okay? And the belt is running down here. No problem. This is only temporary. We're not looking for comfort. But it doesn't mean we cannot add some. Wow, that's pretty high. That's very, very, very high. Maybe a little bit too high. Let's check. As long as I can reach the pedals, that's all I want. Well, one is in movement. Wow, we'll definitely mark ahead in there. Temporary. I ordered the shorter belts. You see, as you can see, I put screws there. I can remove them screws, remove all this out. Okay? I ordered a shorter belt. Belt is on the way. Unfortunately, things through eBay takes a little bit longer. Okay? But belts are coming. Once it's coming, we'll adjust this more or less like we had it before. Okay? And you guys will be the first to see it. So subscribe if you wanna see that. So I think we can screw this seat in here. It's only temporary, it's only for me to see it while it's in long motion. Because I can change the gears while I'm standing. That's not a problem. And reach the pedals. Well, I can remove that out. Put a piece of flat board in there. Yeah. Why not add comfort? You know? Just a little bit. Just a teensy little bit. But I need 4 screws next. It's a little bit too high, but that's the best I can do for now. Right, I need to find 4 screws. 4 suitable screws for that. I had them. I took them from the other seat. Well, from the other seat? No, from this one, actually. There we go. We'll put them there. Yeah. Because I am in the middle of the project, which I cannot stop to deal with this guy. Summertime, we'll start putting everything together, and then we're gonna... I had a lot of trial and error, so I know what works, and I know what does not work. So, that's exactly what we're doing here. But I can't find the screws I took from there. Yeah. Where did I put it? Yeah, that's a big question. And I got one bottle which has got more brand new ones. So, right. Oh, come on, where are you? This thing is pissing all over the place. Wow, that's a dam, huh? That is a real bummer. Can't find it. I got one the same, but I need 3 more. We don't want to be too close to the engine. Yeah, we can go there. If he's going too much close to the engine, I'll just make a hole and put a pin through and that's it. You won't move. You will stay put. Well, if it's the engine, it's only the seat as well. Only the tank. Right. I need 3 more screws. Come on, give it to me. Give it. No, he says he doesn't want to give. Looks like we just have to find somewhere elsewhere. One, 2, 3. Oh, how lucky are we? Come on. Bill, we got it. Come here, yo. No, 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 no. You stay put. Right there. This one is not easy. Come on. We'll make it easy. I think I might have to put that pin. I don't want close to the tank, 1 finger, but no more than that. Alright, we'll make a hole because it's not that bad. Come on, Mr. SDS. That's good. break the screen of the phone. I already broke it. Ah, we got a pin. Will it fit? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, with these. Ah, now you don't move. Temporary sit. We just have to sit a little bit in the sky. Right. How is the drive? Okay. I can sit the pedals, but by sitting in a very, yeah. I think we're good. We're watching our load from the sky. You wanna have my vision? Come on. There you go. You got exactly my vision. Okay. This steering wheel is too big. At some point I'm gonna cut, or move them back a little. Sometimes I'll catch here, look, you see? It's not much clearance in there. There you go. Beep beep. Let's go. Okay. I hope you guys like it. We are up in the sky so you can reach the pedal. That's a clutch pedal. And that's brake pedals. We got two brakes. One is the front and one is the back. I think it's like that. I don't know how this works. All I know, I can brake with one. Lift that lever. Yep. Now I got one. When I put them up, I can brake them with two. Have to put them in a slot. Okay. There you go. Now I can just push here. That one goes, or there, the other one goes. All right. But normally, I try to be right in the center of the two of them. Okay. As you can see, we work with mud. We're not playing. We're full of mud. Full with mud. And then, we are up in the sky. But if I stand in the back of the seat, I cannot reach the pedal, barely reach the pedals. Oh, that was no good. You get my views? Today was my turn. What happened here? Oh! That's a shit sitting. Alright. We're gonna have to eliminate the comfort. Yeah. Yeah. That was not so bueno. It came off. Things are made with Swiss wood. Yeah. Swiss wood, no bueno. Yeah, I really hurt myself. That's all I want. That's all I would want right now. This thing is pissing everywhere. Alright, we have to find another solution for that. Alright, maybe you can just sit in there just like that. Alright, yo, what shall I do with it? Rubbish. Yeah, it's not so comfortable, but it's doable. Right. We might need something big. What can we find? I think if I would go a little bit forward and there, maybe from here onwards would be better. What do I got? Come on. Uh-huh. We're gonna do something. Lower this thing down. Really got hurt. A little, just a little. But in the long term, things can progress. Yet Matthews, I had my turning. And now I got screws on the floor. If I don't catch them, they will end up in my tires. And that would be tragic for us. I got a big job and I got 11 days to finish it. Would you think I could finish? I think I will. And I want to. don't need that. We only need this. It's too wide. Even the handbrake. And then, yeah. Alright, no good. This is the seat for the mobility scooter. Well, that one would have been nice. Where is that pull? By the back of the seat before, I had them in my hand just a second ago. Yeah, even made a cut in my handbrake. I had you a second ago. Where did you go? Maybe you're gonna use that one. Yeah, but that thing is too high. That's true. That's too high. But it's only temporary. I had them in my hands. I had to put you guys in the charger, but otherwise our live stream is gonna end premature. I had them in my hands a second ago. Here it is. I made a hole on there. Should have known better. Come on, where is it? Yeah, that'll do. He's a little bit comfy. And I can reach the pedals. Okay. 1, 2. That'll do. I don't trust those screws. Too short. Haha, I knew that. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. There, we got it. Vi kan another tande or tande. Så. Okay, and we're ready to haul some materials tomorrow. Just have to adjust. Alright guys, let's give it a try. Hopefully we get a tumble. Come on, are you going to get out of there now? Come on. Yes? No? Good. And we got a little bit of comfort like we expect. Yeah. And I can reach the pedals. So, that's it. We're done. Okay? Hope you guys like it. Yeah? Because me, I don't like it, but here's what it is. Improvise and adapt. No. Improvise, adapt, on the move. That's the name of the game here. On the move, always on the move. So guys, I don't know how much you like this kind of live streams I'm doing here. I am just a little bit of an idiot. But yeah, here's what it is. I'm happy. I am getting all everything I've been asked to. I've been getting that done. So yeah, yeah. My Honda is well, Honda now is X Honda 5518. And the counterweights, they help a lot. See? Counterweights, lifting, and no exercise weights. I lift all of them 100 pounds, I think 180 pounds. I lift all of it. There's some missing. Together, they're all 180 pounds. I was lifting them with ease a few years ago. I can still lift the back of this with the weights on top. You don't believe? Huh? Do you or you don't believe? I can lift the back of this with these weights on top. But tell me if you want to see it. What I can grab is all mine. And I'm still 53 years old, but I can lift the back of that. Still. Where is the right tool? And I'm even gonna add that. No, it doesn't go in. Another one, small one. We'll let that guy on. See if he fits. Yeah, he does. Ah, you want to see it? The grab is not very nice. But I've got almost in the air. It doesn't fit there. This would be the perfect grab. Maybe if I turn the wheels will turn, will give me space to. See if I can slot that bar in. This is too small. Look at that. The wheels don't let them sit in. It just tilts there. Maybe I need to turn the wheel the other way. "53 years old, guys. And I can still lift car. But we're not going to. That doesn't fit in, so I need to grab. I'll show you. See these hooks? I'm trying to put that bar in there, like that. Then I can grab here, and I can lift them up. Yeah? It doesn't go because of the wheel. Too big. Okay, look. The wheel stretches back very quick. Yeah. Good, get in the hole. One digit more. Try and get it. So. Why don't want to chop this bars. See, this one is even longer. I don't want to chop them because I go work for them. Right. I can still lift, but then if you guys want to see it, leave in the comments. Watch the previous video and leave in the comments. Then I'll lift it. I'll chop the bar to put them in there. And you've got, I don't know how much them weigh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think there's 2 missing. So, what's the numbers I got? I got 50, 60, 70, I got 40. I think one of them missing is the 20. Do I got 20 here? 70 is there. 190, 200. Yeah, that was a 200. I think it's 20, 10, 10, no, I think it's 20, 14, 15, and so on. Or maybe there was a 10 and a 5. I'm not sure. 2 of them are missing. I know that. This is from the lifting, you know, the weights, gym weights. That's what they are. And there's a pin who got through here. So you can put the name in the pin and the number of weights you want to lift up. Want the pin in there? Whatever weights are above the pin, that's the ones you're going to lift. I did the 200. I did the 200. And the back of this, the weights are missing in here, with the back of this is more. And I can lift all of it still, with 53 years old. But if you want to see it, you leave in the comments. I'll chop the bar, I'll put the bar in there, and then you see me lift it. 8mm steel plate, all the way across, and everything here is thick metal. This is not foil. Four-wheel drive. See? This thing is very powerful. Yeah. With the low gears, well, I didn't have them on low. I just let the high first gear, and you was pulling the van, a big van, a 3-ton van, with some tools inside, across that field. The gardener's van, same weight as a Ford Transit. He dragged them with mud. And on top of that, he had the handbrake on because I forgot to put the handbrake off. I'll show you in a short video. I'll post the video of this van. It was a Citroen van. And I'll post the video. He dragged the van and the handbrake was still on. I'll post the video for you. He was already out almost. But I'll post a little short video for you to see. I couldn't believe myself. Full of mud. And the thing pulled the van out. Honda is very nice. Everything that you can see is Honda. It's got one absolute powerful gearbox, that thing. And look at the size engine. 6.5 HP, pulling a van. With the handbrake on top of that, to top that up. I am glad I pulled all this work and all this effort into this thing. This thing is a workhorse. It doesn't care. Absolutely doesn't care. It's pissing in my workshop. I don't want the battery to get wet. Alright, folks, ladies and gentlemen, I'll catch you guys in the next one, okay? Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Okay? What are we going to do tomorrow? We'll see. I make no promises, but we'll definitely maybe do something. If I don't do any live stream, you'll have a short. Maybe I'll post that short tomorrow with a van. This guy pulling the van out. Well, he was already out almost because the rope was already loose. But I'll post it. Anyway, I forgot to record while the van was stationary. Well, the van had, he had the help of the engine of the van. He didn't pull him dead. Of course. But the van was spinning. He was spinning wheels in the mud. Sometimes all you need is just a little tug to get the things going, you know? The weights, I'll explain to you. Why do I have the weights here? The weights, I need a counterweight at the back here. Because when I put half a ton in front of there, this thing was not designed for this. Right, I'll explain even better. Alright, the tipping point, maybe I have to get as back as I can so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Do you see the tipping point of that trailer? This was a trailer I made, which you would go behind the tractor. There's a lot of videos on the channel about this bit. This metal, this was laying around there, but all of this white metal, I brought this from Birmingham. Someone was throwing in a scrap, so I catch all of it and I brought it. I took home there, but then when I came back here, I brought them with me. Okay? This shit, that one, and I think the bottom also. I'm not sure, I think the bottom also. At the front. There, the front bit, I brought it from around the corner. They dump a lot of metal there as well, like metal garage doors, 0.5 millimeter thick metal, and I built all of this. This was the trailer. But then this guy has been in a workshop for 10 years, just there in the corner, and I couldn't get around myself thinking, how would I make this thing work? I was looking for an engine. From Japan, you would have been better off going buy a dumper. Just go buy a brand new dumper. With the amount of money those guys were charging to export, I would have to buy the engine, but then the export for the engine to get here, it was more than the engine worth. So I said, no, forget it. Then, the whole saga of this, I tried to put power through the PTO. but it didn't work. The gears were grinding, and that wouldn't be good for the gears, because if the gearbox is gonna grind, yeah, then you got a problem. You wasn't changing gears anyway. So then I took this from the trailer and I put it here. But if you can see, look, ideally these wheels, but I can't get them any forward and I can't get any of this back. You see the steering wheel? Where the steering wheel is? Maybe I could move the steering wheel back, but then it would create a problem with the steering wheel box. I don't want to have any problems in there whatsoever. Maybe I could. I am clever enough to do that, to push everything back a little, but it's already done. It's been working perfect. You know, truck loads, big dumper trucks, maybe about three of those. This already hollow. From what I'm doing, he moved a lot of dirt already. Yeah. But then, when I'm going forward, the whole thing wants to tip forward with the amount of weight I put there. What I want to put it as well. You know, sometimes when you're doing something, you want to get the maximum you can. But if I want to pull this full up, yeah, then the back wants to lift. This wants to tip forward. At some point, you lift the back wheels. So, back to your question. The weights are to add counterweight at the back so it doesn't tip. You know what I mean? Although this is all metal, solid steel, but the weight is too far forward. That little bucket is too far forward. It should have been a little bit, at least another 20 centimeters more backwards. But I cannot get it because, as you can see, I got the gearbox, the steering gearbox in the way. So, yeah, that's the best I can do. You know, there's a lot of live streams. You're here, you're watching a live stream. There is a lot of live streams about this guy. There's a lot of live streams about this. There is one live stream. I think there's 3 live streams. One of them was like what, 500,000, just over 500,000 views. People was in the live watching. Yeah. The wheels, Land Rover wheels, you know, Land Rover, and the front wheels, they're van wheels. Vauxhall, I think it's I forgot what kind of, but there's a van wheels at the front. And I modified all the wheels. For all of you who are here for the first time, I am a crappy welder. I know I am. And I don't deny that. You see the wheels? I don't know, maybe you can take a print and then poke. I chopped the wheels. I chopped the middle of it with the original wheels, because I couldn't find tires as well. Tires for this, they were expensive. They're over £1,000 for a set of 4. So you know what? Land Rover wheels, you can still find them anywhere. Van wheels, Vauxhall, I forgot. Wow, this is van wheels, right? Van wheels. I can find them wheels very easy and very low cost. Actually, these wheels here, they were free. 100% free. The only thing I have to pay, I give the guy a tenner for a drink so he could take the wheels out, brought it here, done everything to the rim because the rims were a little bit rusty because they're from the scrap metal. I got them from the scrap metal and they were rusty on the inside. I cleaned the wheels on the inside and I paint them and everything. And then I took this to the guy and he'll put the wheels back on. That's the only money I got charged. A tenner so they can have a drink for this. But the tires, 100% free. And those, I got 4 of those Land Rover wheels, the full set of wheels. I did the same thing to the back. I'll show you in a second. I paid £70 for the 4 of them, with the rim and everything. Complete wheels, 4 of them for 70 quid on eBay. I just had to travel a little to get it, which is, there is a live stream also in the channel. I went to Great Yarmouth to get these wheels on my Mercedes. Yeah, Mercedes-Benz C200 Sports, CDI 200 Sports. I shoved 2 of them in the boot and 2 of them in the back seat. Yeah, we don't play games here, guys. And I got 4 of them. They're quite high. I wanted to put another 2 at the front, but there's a problem between underneath of this and the steering down there. You see the steering? If I put them in there, when I'm going to operate the pedals will touch the wheel. So no good. But maybe I can still modify that in the future. I'm not done and out yet. Because I like the look of those wheels. Look at that. He looks like a proper monster with the full wheels. I had the full wheels on it. Oh yeah, I did. But unfortunately, only 2 of them work. So, there we go. See the back? I cut the inside of the wheels. You can take a print and then you zoom in, you see it. I cut the thing, and with the original wheels, I'll just put the wheels on, I made a template, and then I cut the hole for this to sit in. And they are working perfect. This thing is actually, works much better than I was expecting. Yeah, been a while, maybe a year. But it's not a complete full year building it. It's been ins and outs because I have been doing a lot of work with it. About a year ago, I even welded these wheels. I welded on a Raphael Scrapper live stream. Yeah, were in the live stream. I welded those in the live stream. I don't know about them. I'm not sure now if it was the front or the back. Yeah, but you see here, maybe I can show you much closer. You can have a look. You see, I cut that section of the wheel. This section was on this side. I cut them and I turn them around, and then I cut that circle. As you can see, my welding is crap, guys. I put my hands up and I admit, my welding is rubbish. And you see that? I welded all the way around on the other side. When I'm gonna grab this thing again, I'm gonna weld that plate on this side as well. But you see? Perfect fit. It fit like a glove. I'm not an engineer. I don't have any course, any any diplomacy. Everything I know, I just take it out of my head and I'll put them into action. I'll put them into practice. Okay? I am not those guys. I didn't have a chance. Not because I didn't want it to. I didn't have a chance. The chance was taken away from me because some teachers, they were stupid. They're way stupid, way too, I don't know what is the worst you can put in a person. Stupidity, don't caring, everything. That's my teachers. They just putting us playing with the Lego stuff. Yeah. Lego, playing all those kind of toys. And then, what is the knowledge I wanted? What did I go to school for? That was either was government waste, money wasted, whatever. Okay, it was a waste of my time. From 12 years old, I start earning my own money. Okay, I stopped caring about school, and then at 14 years old, I was dropped off school. I didn't want to drop off, but I was dropped off. So, unfortunately, my schooling is just like read and write and things. The rest, mechanical, all the mechanic stuff I know, I learned it myself. Some of the things, no people even, I know a little bit how things supposed to work. If you know how things supposed to work, you can do anything. It's just, that's how I did. You know, I just got a little bit of knowledge, think, how is this thing, how can I make this thing work? How is it supposed to work? And I did it. And for those of you, I got a battery in here. Yeah? If you've been following along, I added the battery, and watch this. I plugged that into there, and watch the magic happen. No one told me I could do that. No one told me I could do that. I just invented that. I know an actuator can do a lot of force, but then at the beginning, while it's loaded, I just need to help him out, because that actuator, to work perfect, to lift the load, it has to stay as much upright as it possibly can. And there is not enough gap between this and that. You see, I have to create that metal there so I can fit this on it. That's why the tipper is too far forward. And you see? And this man is, how do you say, it's analog. It's no, everything here is analog. One battery, one actuator, and that's it. Up, down. See, I plug there. This one is going up, and that's how I made the connections. See, look, I just had to invert the cables right there. Invert the cables between the two of them. One is to go up, and the other one is to bring them back down. And that's it. But yes, I have to help him up because the actuator travel, one is all the way down, is emptying, is okay. But if it's full, he wants to push the tipper back that way. He doesn't want to go up. So I might put another one, a little one down here, just to help him up, because sometimes I have to do this. Yeah, I know I said I can lift the back of this tractor, but when you keep doing that all day, yeah, you know, something is going to give. It doesn't matter how strong you are. And that's it. And we're done. And it's back down. And now, and this battery, I can charge it right there. I got intelligent battery charger. This is the batteries for my mobility scooter. See there? I got another one of them batteries there, and I got intelligent charger there. That's it. I'll charge them when I'm here in the workshop doing things. But anyway, guys, that's how it is. No one told me how to do this. Even this engine, I never thought. I am still surprised with this engine. Really am. 128 pounds on eBay. 6.5 HP. This back is not original, but that is original. That belongs to the ticket belongs to that engine. Okay? This bag is not original. The other one broke. And it's right inside that drawer. But anyway, no one told me how to do this. I just learned it. Think, study, you know. Don't need teachers to tell you things. You can learn a lot of stuff on your own. You don't need you just go slow, go small, test the waters, how everything's supposed to work, how everything should work, and then you put it together. That's exactly how I did. There was a lot of trial and error. I tried to put this engine around and send the power through the PTO. This is a PTO. On top of that, it's got a PTO. I tried to send the power through the PTO. It didn't work. If I could have sent the power through the PTO, I would have this thing running like a Ferrari. That can trust me. This is, but it's very powerful enough. For what I do, this is, I couldn't ask for more. I could not ask for more. We bought this as a pulling tractor, pulling things around, because this was a garden tractor before. There was a lot of implements going on. Implement going here, implements go there. You see there's the holes here. I can put something at the back here. I could, if I don't have time now. I could have put them weights right at the back, which I might do one day. But then, next year, I'm going to order a plate like this, like a 1/2 mil stick or even 1 inch. 1 inch stick plate of that, and then I'm going to make them bigger. You see the end of those, there you go. You see the end of the tires? That plate is going to come back until there. And hopefully, whatever weights I got there, that plate will compensate. You know what I mean? It will compensate for all of that. And I got supports right here to bring something out and catch the plate over here. And same here. Yeah? There you go. If all of this would have been lower to the ground, you know, I could think. But then, you know, when I tried, this was the height. Yeah, maybe looking through here, more or less the same height. I can still adapt it because I got a lot of weight at the front. But then, you know, I got all the gadgets for a gearbox. A seat would have to be here. No, it would never work. The handbrake is right there, you know. Hold the gear change. If this gear change would be more here, I would definitely grab this and put it back there. And then here, I would have a lot of power so I can tip with the natural actuator. Yeah. Anyway, guys, but that's it. That's all I got for today. A lot of rambling. But for those of you who don't know what I did to this, you're new here. I got a lot of ideas. You give me the tools, just like, give me the tools, tell me what to do, tools, materials, and I'm on it. And I'll never back down. That's my mobility scooter. That is a live stream. I put bigger wheels at the back. Now it's going a little bit faster. But unfortunately it's parked because I'm using used batteries for my work. I need to order maybe another set of batteries. Yeah. Next year, we're almost at the end. Guys, for those of you, I'll tell you a little bit more later. Maybe it's a little bit too early. Let's not spit into the sky because you might fall back on our face. So, yeah. It's not much time this year for me to do a lot of stuff to it. And on top of that, it's very cold in here. It's very cold in the workshop. Right. Okay, and that's it. That's it for today. In the workshop, I needed to put a seat because tomorrow I need to haul. I did haul some when I fixed this thing the other day. The belt I had there is broke. It broke too. And yeah, missed over here. Should have been, how do you say, more on the alert and try to buy a belt before it breaks down. Yeah, I haven't done that. And yeah, you pay the consequences. So I did something, improvise something for now. But I already ordered the other belts. When the other belts arrive, this seat needs to come back down more. It's too high. It needs to come back down. It needs to come towards this way. You know, a little. And then we need to make a belt guard. We need to make a guard for the belts. But then the other belt is smaller. As the belt is smaller, then yeah, you'll be much better. He'll be much better. Yeah, we'll arrange and then we'll move the seat. Maybe this year, maybe next year, I'm not so sure. We'll see how it goes. But for right now, I got one giant clock against me. I got 11 days to finish the big project I got. So 11 now it's going to be 10. 10 days is not a lot of time for a lot of work in a very short period of time. Okay? So guys, that's it for this live stream. Hope you guys like it. Hope you guys subscribe. And yeah, we're not done with that guy yet. There's a lot of stuff coming to it. We got the metals down here. Oh, I said I had a present for Christmas. Here is my Christmas present. I got an auger. Free auger. Man. With 3 implements. Big, medium, and small. And that's a working auger. That's a working one. I got it for free. And I got a Karcher K4 or K5? K4. Karcher power washer K4. So I got those two from the same person. Free. Huh? How can you now? You know, some people say if you got one, you got none. But if you got two, you still have one. So now I got two. Yeah. So I still have one. Yeah. Because last summer we suffered, we want to wash some pavement and then we didn't have a pressure washer. It was broke down. If I had this one, job done. It's been perfect. Now I got an auger. Sometimes we need to make some holes. You know. So that's win-win. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'm not going to bore you for anymore. Enough talking. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye, Mr. Honda. Tomorrow, you're going back to work. Back to hollow some more dirt, more MUT, more shingles, more sand, everything. Tomorrow. All right, guys? Thanks for watching. Catch you there. Cheerio.